The year is 1750. Deep in the heart of southern India, a powerful kingdom stirs. Mysore, ruled by the ambitious Hyder Ali, is a force to be reckoned with. It is in this cauldron of ambition and intrigue that a future legend is born. Tippu Sultan. Born on 20th November, Tippu Sultan isn't just a royal heir, he's groomed for greatness. His father, Hyder Ali, instills in him the qualities of a warrior and a king. From a tender age, Tippu is no stranger to the battlefield. He witnesses firsthand the art of war, the clash of steel, the roar of cannons. His early life is a blend of rigorous training and scholarly pursuits. He masters horsemanship, swordsmanship, and archery, proving to be an adept and eager student. But warfare is not his only teacher. Tippu devours books on history, mathematics, and astronomy, nurturing a keen intellect to complement his martial prowess. Tippu's education is not confined to the palace walls. Hyder Ali, recognizing his son's sharp mind, exposes him to statecraft and diplomacy. At 17, Tippu is given his first taste of command. He leads a contingent of Mysore's army, quelling a rebellion in Malabar. This experience is crucial. It hardens the young prince, honing his leadership skills and strategic thinking. The battlefield becomes Tippu's proving ground. He learns to exploit the enemy's weaknesses. He understands the importance of discipline and strategy. He earns the respect of his soldiers not by his royal blood but by his courage and acumen. His victories in these early skirmishes cement his reputation as a capable military commander. Word of his bravery and tactical genius spreads like wildfire. Whispers of the Tiger of Mysore echo through the Deccan, instilling fear in the hearts of his enemies and hope in his allies. This early period of his life shapes him into the formidable leader he is destined to become. The year is 1767. The British East India Company, hungry for power and wealth, sets its sights on Mysore. The First Anglo-Mysore War erupts, a clash of empires that will forge Tippu Sultan's destiny. He emerges as a key player in this conflict, fighting alongside his father against the formidable British forces. Tippu's strategic brilliance shines on the battlefield. At the Battle of Pollilur in 1780, he leads a decisive victory against the British. He utilizes innovative tactics, including the effective deployment of rocket artillery, a technology then little known to the British. This victory earns him widespread acclaim. His legend as a military genius begins to take root. The First Anglo-Mysore War, though ultimately ending in a stalemate, is Tippu's baptism by fire. It exposes him to the ruthless ambition of the British. He witnesses their hunger for land and resources. This experience ignites within him a burning desire to defend his homeland and drive the colonizers back. 1782 marks a turning point. Hyder Ali, the Lion of Mysore, breathes his last. Tippu Sultan ascends the throne, inheriting a kingdom at war. He is now not just a prince but a sultan, a ruler, a protector of his people. The mantle of leadership rests firmly upon his shoulders. He vows to continue his father's legacy. His focus sharpens. He knows he faces a formidable adversary in the British. He dedicates himself to strengthening his army, modernizing his administration, and fortifying his kingdom against future threats. Tippu understands that knowledge is power. He establishes diplomatic relations with foreign powers like France and Ottoman Turkey, seeking alliances against their common enemy, the British. He invests heavily in infrastructure, building roads and forts, preparing his kingdom for the long struggle for independence. heavy indemnity, but his spirit remains unbroken. Section 6. Innovator and Strategist. Tippu's Military Prowess. Tippu Sultan's military legacy extends beyond his victories and defeats. He is also remembered as an innovator, a visionary who understood the importance of technology in warfare. He pioneers the use of rocket artillery, developing rockets with greater range and firepower than any seen before. His rockets, crafted with iron casings, are a force to be reckoned with. They strike fear into the hearts of his enemies, who are ill-prepared for such advanced weaponry. He establishes arsenals and factories for their production, understanding the need for self-reliance in the face of colonial aggression. He also modernizes his army, introducing new training methods and organizational structures. He understands the importance of discipline, training, and a unified command. His military reforms make the Mysore army one of the most formidable fighting forces in 18th century India. Section 7. Beyond the Battlefield. A Ruler of Vision. Tippu Sultan is not just a warrior king. He is a ruler with a vision, a reformer who strives to improve the lives of his people. His reign sees significant advancements in trade, agriculture, and infrastructure. He understands that a strong economy is vital for a strong defense. He introduces new farming techniques, encouraging the cultivation of silk and sandalwood, which become major exports for Mysore. He builds roads and bridges, improving communication and trade within his kingdom. He establishes a new calendar and a system of weights and measures, promoting uniformity and efficiency. Tippu Sultan is a patron of the arts and sciences. He establishes a library at his capital, Srirangapatna, filled with books on various subjects. He encourages innovation in shipbuilding and rocketry, seeking to make Mysore a center of technological excellence. His reign represents a golden age for Mysore, a brief but brilliant period of prosperity and progress. Section 8. The Final Stand, the Siege of Seringapatam. The year is 1799. The British, their greed unsatiated, are back for more. The Fourth Anglo-Mysore War breaks out, a final, desperate struggle for the soul of Mysore. Tippu Sultan, despite knowing the odds are stacked against him, refuses to back down. He prepares for a fight to the finish. The British, aided by their allies, lay siege to Srirangapatna. The siege rages for weeks. Tippu Sultan, true to his nature, fights with unparalleled courage and tenacity. He inspires his soldiers to fight to the last, repelling the British assaults time and again. But the enemy is relentless. They breach the walls of Srirangapatna on May 4, 1799. The final battle is a testament to Tippu's courage. He fights like a tiger backed into a corner, but is ultimately overwhelmed and killed in action. Section 9. The Tiger's Roar Echoes. Tippu's Enduring Legacy. Tippu Sultan's death marks the end of an era, but his legacy lives on. He's remembered as a valiant defender of his homeland, a ruler who dared to challenge the might of the British Empire. He may have lost the battle, but he became a symbol of resistance against colonial rule. His innovations in warfare, particularly his use of rocket artillery, leave an indelible mark on military history. He is recognized as a pioneer in rocket technology, his inventions paving the way for future advancements in the field. His administrative and economic reforms, though cut short by his untimely death, laid the foundation for a modern and prosperous Mysore. Today, Tippu Sultan is a national hero in India, his name synonymous with courage, innovation, and resistance. His story continues to inspire generations. He is remembered not just for his military prowess, but for his vision, his administrative acumen, and his unwavering commitment to the betterment of his people. The Tiger of Mysore may be gone, but his roar still echoes through the ages.